So, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation Portable Classics get big updates on PlayStation 5. PlayStation confirms a big issue. Phantom Blade Zero is getting a public demo. And PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games for June 2024. Those are the stories we're going to cover today. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, have you tried the new PlayStation 2 emulator out yet or not? We're going to be talking about it in a sec, but before that, I want to know how many of you have actually tried the new PS2 emulator on PlayStation 5. So have you played Sly Cooper 2? Have you played Tomb Raider Legends? Or have you played Star Wars The Clone Wars, the new games that just dropped for the PlayStation 2 on PlayStation 5? So comment below, yes or no, if you tried the new PS2 emulator or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games will be announced today. So just a reminder, like we've done in the past, PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games will be announced today. Sony has already announced some of those Extra and Premium games for June. They announced them in late May, but now we're going to get the full announcements for June, and this could potentially bring with it new PlayStation 2 titles apart from the ones that we've already seen announced, which of course include Sly Cooper, Tomb Raider, and Star Wars The Clone Wars. And this could also include new PS1 and PSP classics. I'm excited to see what we get, and as usual, I will have the list of games announced in the top comment of this video when they go live, so come back here just a bit later if you want to check those out, or of course, you can always go to the PlayStation blog.
What a life you'll live, exploring who you can be.
Now, diving into the second story of the video, Phantom Blade Zero is getting a new demo. So this is a quick story. Phantom Blade Zero was recently demoed for the first time, actually playable for the media. The developer is promised last year that there was going to be a demo for the media in 2024 to test it out, and they delivered a demo, and the results have been positive from what I've seen online. I've also watched the developers play the demo themselves in front of a public crowd, live video recording, and it looks amazing from what I've seen. There seems to be a lot of depth to the combat in this game, but now people have been wondering when the public demo is going to be released, the demo that me and you can play. So the developer S-Game has come out and said this in regards to that. This demo we're providing is offline only. We are really sorry about the disappointment and beg your forgiveness, dear eager gamers who are reading this. The unvarnished truth is that this demo simply isn't ready for testing on a large scale. At Summer Games Fest, we have already seen some frame rate issues and occasional crashes. This demo is ready for testing in a controlled environment. We will get to find out what its issues are without being overwhelmed by feedback. So we are taking this step for now. We'd prefer tackling problems early in the development process instead of releasing something hastily and having it blow up in the player's face. Please kindly bear with us a while longer until we get a solid demo ready for the general public. So there you have it. A public demo is on the way. We just have to be a bit patient. I'm excited to play this for myself, and if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the third story of the video, Sony confirms a big issue. So I've seen this discussed around online. I haven't really focused on it because I don't really pay as much attention to PlayStation Stars. The issue is that it's disappeared from the PlayStation app and people are not able to claim rewards or check for new challenges from the PlayStation Stars program. Now, while I don't pay attention to the overall program as much, I do pay attention to the points that I've earned to buy new games. And I have thousands of points. And the issue right now is I can't even use those points at the moment. People also were left wondering what is going on. Of course, some were even wondering if Sony was ending the program, which would have been crappy if that was the case. Luckily, to put everything to rest, Sony responded to this and they said, "Our engineers are aware of the issue and are working on a solution. Thank you for understanding." So all we can do right now is obviously pretty much wait. At least Sony acknowledged the situation pretty quickly. They said they're working on a fix, so we just have to kind of wait for that. But you guys let me know if, like myself, you have PlayStation Stars points you can't use right now. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation 1, PlayStation Portable, and PlayStation 2 games get great updates, and let's talk about the PlayStation 2 emulation. So for the first part here, this one is kind of quick, but it looks like more and more third-party titles are getting trophy support on the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation Portable, and of course the new PlayStation 2 titles have trophies as well. This is significant because the PS1 and PSP titles that are getting these PlayStation trophy support are titles that have already released on the platform. So right now, they're retroactively updating third-party titles on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation Portable to add these trophies. All PlayStation 2 games right now on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 have trophy support, including the new titles that just released. So that's confirmed. Sly Cooper, Tomb Raider, and Star Wars The Clone Wars all have trophy support, and it looks like that's probably going to be the trend going forward. All PlayStation 2 games will have trophy support. Of course, I could be jumping the gun, but it looks like that's what's going to be the case. So this is great news for trophy hunters out there to get more trophies. Now, I just wanted to quickly talk about this PlayStation 2 emulator. I don't have a deep dive into this, but from what I've played so far, the up rendering doesn't seem as high as I thought it would be. I've seen some people online saying that this is running at 480i for Tomb Raider and Sly Cooper, and I've seen some say that this is running upscaled from 480i to 1080i for Sly Cooper, for example, so it looks a bit sharper than the PS3 version of the Sly Cooper trilogy that's running at 720p. And then you have also this enhancements button on the emulator that I've turned off and on for both Sly Cooper and Tomb Raider, and personally for myself, maybe you guys notice something different. I haven't noticed the difference when you turn off the enhancements button and when you turn it on. Maybe I overreached a bit, but I was hoping that Sony would allow these classic titles to be upscaled to 4K, for example. Of course, we're going to wait for Digital Foundry to do their deep dive into this, but with all that said, this is not going to stop me from enjoying Sly Cooper on PlayStation 5 because the game, personally for me, still looks good, and of course, it's still fun to play. And also, the positive thing about this is that more PlayStation 2 games will be coming to the platform, and also this emulator can be updated to become better. The big positive here is that now we have a PlayStation 2 emulator on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 that will continually bring new PlayStation 2 games and will allow updates to the emulator as well. So these games could potentially run better with patches later on. So I'm excited to see what PlayStation 2 games we get going forward. Things can be updated, things can be worked on. I'm excited that we actually now have a PlayStation 2 emulator finally on the platform, but you guys let me know if you're happy or disappointed with the PlayStation 2 emulation. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment sections with bring on more classics, please. We're potentially going to get more classic titles announced today, so I'm excited for that. But I want Sony to start flooding the gates. They've been drip feeding us for 2 years now with these classics titles, and I don't know why they need to keep doing that. I hope that's not the case going forward. Now we're about to pass the second year anniversary of the new PlayStation Plus program. We have a new emulator. Drop more classics, please. If you want more classics, destroy the comment section with bring on more classics, please. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays at the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.